Kara and Harlan have invited you to share in their joy as they join their lives together before God in holy matrimony. These joyous moments at the beginning of their life together, they want to share with those who they have loved, who have laughed with them, traveled with them through the sad times, influenced them, and have been a help and a positive impact on their lives.
I'd almost given up on everything I knew. Oh, it's true. And now I'm so glad that I didn't give up so soon. I waited for you, you waited for me. We didn't know when we would meet that it would go like this, so meant to be.
We have come together, family and friends, in the presence of God to uphold Harlan and Kara as they make their vows of marriage. We celebrate with them the love that they have discovered in each other. We support their decision to commit themselves one to another for the rest of their lives. Marriage is a holy estate born in the love of God. It is a relationship entered into thoughtfully, reverently, with gratitude for the past and hope for the future. In the tradition of our faith, we believe God calls a man and woman to leave the home of their childhood to become together a new family.
Didn't know where you come from or where we cross our paths and crash right out of the blue. And just when I thought my heart was closing, you busted every door wide open.
You say, I do.
I do.
I'm a changed man. Now I thank the good Lord, 'cause
You say, I do.
I do.
I waited for you, you waited for me. We didn't know when we would meet that it would.
Kara and Harlan will now come together for the mixing of the sands. Just as Jesus Christ is the Lord of their lives and the rock of their salvation, He will now be the solid foundation that holds their marriage firm. This is symbolized by the white sand in the bottom of the frame. Kara and Harlan both have sand that symbolizes their lives and themselves. As they pour their sand in together, it shows how their lives, once separate, are now becoming intertwined as one. Just as it will be impossible to separate these sands once poured, their union shall make them inseparable as well. Finally, with the final grain of sand, your marriage and lives are under the protection of God's hand. Inasmuch as Kara and Harlan have consented in holy wedlock and have pledged the same before God and these friends, and have acknowledged their vows with the token of these rings, I, by virtue of the authority that is vested in me as a minister of the Word of God, by the laws of this commonwealth, pronounce you husband and wife, united in the pure and holy bonds of wedlock. Those who God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. Harlan, you may kiss your bride.
Like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know. When I compliment her, she won't believe me, and it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a
speech. I kept trying to pick one story to try to sum up Kara's personality, and that was just really hard to do. It was impossible. She's the goofiest, the smartest, most intelligent person that I know.
Harlan runs into her room, which, by the way, does all the time, drop everything to make her feel better, and it's true. He goes into her room and he says, and I wrote it down, no matter what happens with your final, let's say you fail it, no matter what happens, I will go to work, I'll put food on the table, I'll do whatever it takes, we'll figure it out. I will never resent you, I will always love you. And then he said, you are a child of God, and you are not what your paper says. We'll be fine. And that's their relationship, and it has been since the moment that she walked through our apartment in Aspen Pines.
There's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while, 'cause girl, you're amazing. You are. When I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change, 'cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while.
The words, paraphrase words of Obi-Wan Kenobi, the fourth will be with you always. Harlan and Kara.
Someday I hope you get the chance to live like you were dying.